Childhood obesity has rapidly become a global problem that puts children and adolescents at risk for poor health. The objectives of this video are to identify the risk factors associated with adolescent obesity, identify 3 macronutrients and list several food choices, describe a workout you could do in the backyard that requires zero equipment, identify the differences between nutrient-rich and nutrient-poor foods, and discuss the benefits of lifelong physical activity. So how common is childhood obesity? The obesity prevalence was found to be 14% among children 2 to 5 years old, 18% among children 6 to 11 years old, and 21% among children 12 to 19 years old. Globally, in 2016, the number of overweight children under the age of 5 was estimated to be 42 million. Almost half of all obese children under 5 years old lived in Asia, and 1/4 was reported to live in Africa. There are multiple factors that contribute to childhood obesity. A lack of physical activity while eating calorie-rich, low-nutrient food is the main contributor. Family genetics, psychological, and environmental factors all contribute to the growing epidemic of childhood obesity. Children spend most of their time in schools. Hence, school plays an important role in the child's life. Some interventions focus on nutrition-based or physical-based to achieve the aim of weight control. School can help by providing nutritious meals to promote a balanced diet, or also by extending physical activity. On average, only 20% of children 11 through 16 years old are reaching the recommended level of daily activity. 8 to 18-year-old adolescents spend an average of 7.5 hours a day on screen time, including TVs, computers, and cell phones. The large increase in sedentary lifestyle promotes weight gain. It's recommended that children partake in 30 minutes of exercise at least 5 times a week in order to promote a healthy and balanced lifestyle. Many children today have an increased risk for developing heart disease such as high blood pressure and high cholesterol. Children are also at risk for developing type 2 diabetes and joint problems due to excessive body weight on their developing bones. Being active in small ways throughout the day can make a big difference. Short bouts of 10-minute exercises can be beneficial when they eventually add up to 30 to 50 minutes a day. These are simple exercises that can be done inside, outside, at home, at school with zero equipment needed, with the goal of keeping your heart rate up and your body active. Encouraging children and adolescents to get outside with their friends and play a game will largely meet the physical activity guidelines that is suggested to prevent childhood obesity. Today, more people die from obesity-related diseases than from malnutrition. Obesity is commonly linked to a diet that is low in nutrient-rich foods such as fruit, vegetables, and lean proteins, and is high in nutrient-poor foods such as processed foods, soft drinks, and excessive sweets. According to the My Healthy Eating Plate, 1/2 of the plate should be comprised of fruits and vegetables. 1/4 should be comprised of whole grains like brown rice, oats, or quinoa. The other 4 should be comprised of lean protein like fish or chicken. Fats such as olive oil or coconut oil should be used in moderation throughout. It should be noted that on the food pyramid on the right, leafy green vegetables are considered a carbohydrate. Calories are made up of macronutrients. There are 3 major categories: carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. Micronutrients are found in trace amounts in food and are commonly known as vitamins and minerals. A good way to get the majority of your micronutrients is to eat colorfully. The main goal is to strive for a balanced lifestyle in both diet and energy output. Typically, efforts to increase exercise and not address a balanced diet lead to an increase in a high calorie consumption. Obesity is one of the most expensive healthcare problems in America, with $190.2 billion a year spent on obesity-related illnesses. The American Heart Association is taking a new approach in the fight against childhood obesity. They have created teaching gardens in elementary schools across the country to teach students what it means to be healthy. Garden-themed lessons teach nutrition, math, and science, while having fun in the fresh air and working with their hands. Studies show that healthy behaviors towards food positively impacts the learning environment. Achieving and maintaining a healthy weight and lifestyle is all about finding a balance through exercise and food.